Okay guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about the Kel-Tec SU-16CA. As you know, being in California, we are up against a lot of different restrictions, and this is a great idea for something that might be a nice way to skirt around a lot of those restrictive laws that we have in California. Being as this, well, first of all, it's foldable. That's not something you see every day. We are not allowed to have folding stocks with anything with a pistol grip or anything that can actually be fired folded. There is an overall length requirement that is there if it can fire from the folded configuration. As you can see, this does not. The trigger guard does go above and it makes it inoperable. Real easy to switch out and to fold out. This small pin right here actually pops right out and has a little retaining pin. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera there, that holds it in place. Pops into place. Pin slides right in and sits flush. Contrary to popular belief, it does have a bolt hold open. There is a small button right here at the bottom of the magazine. Slide that back, push it up, bolt holds open to the rear. So as you can see, it does have a standard supporter configuration, although it does accept standard AR magazines. Yes, we're in California. This is a block 10-round mag. As you can see, it'll take the P mags. I haven't run into any magazines. It cannot yet. So the biggest feature of why we need this in California is this. No bullet button. We can actually eject the magazine. As you'll see with all the bottom of my 10-round mags, I do affix them with a little ultimate bullet button tool. You will see a review on that at a later date. It does give some storage space in the back for an additional 2 10-round magazines. Those are the proprietary Kel-Tec 10-round mags. I wish I could report on the reliability of them, but I didn't use them. I have so many AR mags, I pretty much just stuck directly with that. This specific one, to me, I've had some interesting results with. Great shooter. It's actually very accurate. I've taken it out to 200, a little over 200 yards. I've had no issues with it. With a 50-yard zero, just like with an AR, I'm pretty much have a 50-yard / 200-yard zero on it. So no problems hitting there. And it, as long as it's, no, I'm not going to say that. I would say we have had some interesting failures with this specific weapon. Your mileage may vary, but specifically for myself, steel case is a no-go. I did get a steel case round. I think it was Tula, stuck in the chamber. The bolt wouldn't grab onto it any longer, and it was stuck. I actually had to hammer it out from above with a guide rod from an AK-47 that I had available at the range, which is nice. This specific model also has a primary arms microdot on top, much like the Aimpoint T1. I have 2 of these. I have one on Scout style on one of my AKs, which I'm sure you will see, one of my Segas, and then this one. And this one has been on several different guns. It was on an AR-15. I've had it for, I want to say, late 2010, early 2011 is when I picked this model up. Changed the battery on it once. It's been beaten up. You can see there's quite a bit of wear on them. I've had it no problem. Great luck. Not the highest quality of glass, but I've had great luck with the reliability with these. And at that price point, I would not hesitate to recommend it to anybody. Definitely think it is a good way to go. So I'm not going to get into takedown on this video. There's a lot of them out there on the website. But one of the things that is good to know is it does have a piston-driven design as opposed to an impingement, gas impingement, like with an AR-15. With the piston, that should give improved reliability. Yet the bolt itself is very similar to an AR-15 bolt. Kel-Tec, you got to give it up to Kel-Tec. They always have extremely innovative ideas. I don't know how well executed this rifle is. Again, it's very lightweight. It does feel cheap. It does feel plasticky. It doesn't have the greatest trigger. It's not awful, but it doesn't have the greatest. There's a few improvements I could see. I think a selector switch as opposed to a crossbolt safety would be nice. I think I'd love to see something like this in just a lower configuration. If they had made this accept standard AR-15 uppers, I think they'd be on to something. If this was a standard lower configuration, if they managed to find a way to do it with a stock, accept the AR mags, and kept an AR-15 upper, I think they would definitely be on to something. Overall, it's a great sporter rifle. It's a great rifle to have. I had originally bought it to put in my earthquake kit, but with some of the failure to eject, some of the failure to feeds, even with high quality brass ammunition, and some of the catastrophic failures like with the steel case, I'm going to go ahead and say I wouldn't trust my life on it. I think in a pinch it's going to do great. I think, you know, it's plenty accurate. I think it's a ton of fun to shoot. I think for a recreational rifle, good way to go. But something that myself or one of my family members might need to pick up in a pinch. I think there's better options out there. So I believe this is going to go back to the dealer. I'm going to trade it in for something else, and stay tuned to see what that thing is. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It will also be a innovative design, of which we haven't seen a lot of in California, but another great option out there. Yeah, and I guess that's it. If you have any questions, please post below. Visit our Facebook page. If you have any questions as well, look for some more photos there. And yeah, this is Rob, signing off.